going to adjust a series of packages in bulk. In this example, we may have audited a series of packages in a specific location, and we want to make sure that we've updated the correct package quantity for each one of them. So for this action, I filtered to a specific location in my facility that I've just counted, which is my bulk storage room. I have 80 packages in my location right now, which I can see here at the bottom. And if I go to actions without selecting any of these packages, I can see that all 80 are collected in this action, so I don't need to select any packages. However, I can also select the first package, hit Shift, and select the package down below that I want, and it will select all packages in between. So let's move forward with the 15 that I've just selected, and under Actions, I'm going to select Adjust Packages. All 15 packages are listed here, and in bulk, I can add the date that it was adjusted, which is today's date, and apply that to all of them. I can also select the reason for adjustment, and this reason for adjustment will be different in your facility if you are connected to Metric or BioTrack, for example, as these are going to sync for the state that you belong in or the facility type that you're in. For this particular action, I'm going to go ahead and do incorrect quantity as a result of my audit. And as you can see here, it's updating all of the packages on the right as I select the apply button. And if I want to put the audit here, I can put my audit of 428 to apply to everything. So now that I'm looking at the results of my audit, I can go ahead and go through each of these packages as they're sequential here and update the quantities from the available quantity that's there today to a new quantity. So I'm going to select my first package, and I have a couple options here. If I'm adding quantity, I can go ahead and select the addition button. Otherwise, the default is I'm decreasing the quantity of my package, as most times we're actually decreasing due to moisture loss, recounting errors, or anything else like that. Now that I've selected my adjustment type, I can either enter how much I've adjusted for if I'm pulling out a certain quantity from this package, or I can adjust it to the new quantity if I only know what the new package quantity is as of today. So through my audit, this particular package only had 97. So I'm going to update the new quantity to 97, and Canix automatically calculates the difference, which is 3. So my current quantity is 100 each. I've updated it to be 97 after I submit this adjustment. As you can see, all of the other details are updated here as a result of the bulk updates I made on the left. I'll click Save to save that weight, and I'll move on to the next package. For this particular package, I didn't find this in my count, so actually I don't have any quantity of this package, and I'm going to enter the new quantity as 0. Now that I've entered 0, you'll see that this option here has been enabled for Finish Package. So I can select that, which means I'm going to submit an adjustment from Canix to create a package of 0 quantity at the end of this. And as it has 0 quantity, Canix will also send a Finish Package request to finish this package on the selected date. But I can always change the date if it's a different adjustment date. I'm going to go through the rest of these packages and update these, and then I can go ahead and submit all of these adjustments at once. Now that I've finished all of my adjustments, I'm going to submit this package quantity adjustment. And now that all of those quantities are updated, I can go ahead and find a report of all of the adjustments I've made. So under reporting, I'm going to go to the category for inventory, which if I look at under all tags, I'll find my inventory category. This brings up all reports related to our packaging module or packaging actions, and I can look at all package adjustments over time. This is looking at all adjustments across my facilities over the last year, but I can select a different time period by selecting this filter. And we'll see the latest adjustments that I made here with all the quantities, including how much was changed, the new quantity, and the old quantity of those packages, reasons, and any of the other information that we submitted. If you have any questions on this process, reach out to our support team at help@canix.com.